since back we had CPT inspection where all of our kit was inspected. Past that, flying colours, it was simple enough. And then we started on arms drill. Definitely my favourite thing. However, rifle, again, my new best friend. Throwing that around with my teeny tiny hands is a bit hard to get a full grip of. And throwing it onto my shoulder, as you can see, I've got a nice bruise. I do have more bruises on my arms and stuff. That's just from throwing the rifle onto my shoulder. And my fingers are so strong right now from just gripping the butt of the rifle. So we've been doing a lot of that, getting ready for our graduation, which is on Tuesday, which is in 3 working days. Yeah, only 3 more working days left. So I'm getting all excited about it. It's gone really quick, these 9 weeks. And yeah, so we've also done we're setting up our formation, like the way we're going to march in. Our corporals were quite impressed with us, how quickly we picked it up, so they've decided to do fixing bayonets. Apparently it's not done very often during a grad parade. Normally the bayonets are already fixed to the rifle, so they've decided to let us fix them. So we've got a bet going on to see who draws blood first on parade, and whoever does has to buy the corporals a pint. So that could be fun. I'm just trying to stay clear from even touching the pointy end of the bayonet. We had our fitness test on Monday, which was 2 days ago. I was absolutely bricking it. I didn't know if I would be able to pass because I feel like my fitness has dropped considerably because of my illness, because of my chest infection, because I've now had my chest infection for 6 weeks and it's not going away, and I've had so many antibiotics, so I'm still managed to cope, but I don't think my fitness was as good as everyone else. Everyone else has improved, just me. So I'm not too impressed with that, but I still passed my fitness test. That's all that matters. I think as soon as I get out of here and start on phase 2, as soon as I get out of this phase 2, I'll start doing my fitness even more. So we only had 1 failure for fitness, but he has a retake on, well, tomorrow, on Thursday. So it's not the end of the world if you fail the first time. You always get a second chance. Along with the people that got reflighted, you know, it's not the end of the world. They all had a second chance and they still, you know, struggled. So that's why they went on to Jackson, and they're getting retrained, and my mate who I was worried about getting Jacksoned, she did in the end, but she's back on flight in 2 weeks and she's had lots of training and she's much more confident with her rifles, so it's not the end of the world if you get reflighted. I mean, people do say it's that. I think it was just sort of my biggest worry because I would have to wait for a month rather than people who have to wait 2 weeks, because our next intake is a month behind us. So, but I think after today, which was day 56 inspection, which I passed, thank God, my worries of being reflighted have gone now, because that was the last objective we needed to pass, and now it's just sort of a guarantee that on Tuesday I'll be on that parade square. So we also did an air power presentation. I'm going to tell this to everyone now, do not chin off your air power presentation and leave it till last minute, because after CPT you will not stop. This is the first time I've had 10 minutes to myself where I can sit in front of the camera and talk. I'm actually even going to go and have a long shower, because they have been pretty brief showers, you know, sort of get out. So I'm going to appreciate that. But yeah, do not chin it off. Do your air power presentation when you get the time in your first few weeks and you know you've got to do it. Because when it comes around after CPT, it's ready to go and you don't have to worry about it. So tomorrow I find out when I start phase 2. I'm hoping it's not too much of a wait, but I'm hoping I've got a little bit of a break, because some people have found out that they actually start phase 2 on the Wednesday, day after graduation, which they're not too happy about because they were planning on having many drinks at grad party. So that could be interesting to find out when I could be. I'd rather sort of go sooner rather than later, but I don't want to go too late, so I'd rather get off Halton if I could. 9 weeks is a long time to be here, even though it's flown by. I need to see the real world. I feel so boxed in. But I'm a bit gutted that I'm going to leave some people behind. You don't really realise how close you get with some people here, but then spending 24/7 with them, you know, they irritate you 1 minute, next minute they're your best mate, and it's just good. So I've got more parade practice tomorrow. New intake have come in today, so Beckett are the senior intake. We are the only ones in blues. Douglas are on CPT. No, not a lie, they are down at IFPT. So they're never really around. And we have Jackson and McTeague. They're obviously usually about, but now we have a baby intake, which was once upon a time me. And it should be interesting to see everybody marching around thinking that was me once upon a time. And in 5 days' time, I'll be graduating off parade square in front of my parents. Yeah. And I have a visitor. Random as you can see, the banter keeps going. Very strange people I live with.